What if I told you that the woman who created a $25 billion empire was once so broke, she couldn't afford to heat her apartment? What if the world's most beloved book series was rejected, not once, not twice, but 12 times? This is the story of how rock bottom became the foundation of magic. Before the castles, before the fame, before Harry Potter became a household name, there was a single mother, sitting in a cold apartment in Edinburgh, believing she was the biggest failure she knew. But what happened next didn't just change her life, it changed literature forever. Picture this. It's 1994. Joanne Rowling has just gone through a divorce. She's clinically depressed. She's living on welfare, surviving on about $90 a week. Her daughter is just a baby, and she can't afford diapers some days. She later described herself during this time as poor as it is possible to be in modern Britain without being homeless. But here is the question that should haunt every one of us. What do you do when life has stripped away everything except one thing, your dream? For Jo, that dream was a story about a boy wizard that had come to her on a delayed train 4 years earlier. A story she had been writing in cafes because her apartment was too cold, and she needed to keep her baby warm. In 1995, Rowling finished her manuscript. She had poured her heart, her pain, her hope into those pages. She sent it to 12 publishing houses, 12 and 12 times. She heard the same answer. No, too long for children's books, not commercial enough. Children won't be interested. One publisher even told her to get a day job because she would never make money writing children's books. Think about that for a moment. 12 rejections. Most people quit after 1. Some hang on until 3 or 4. But 12. What would you do after the 12th? No. Would you believe in yourself, or would you believe in them? Here's what J.K. Rowling did. She kept going, not because she was fearless, she was terrified. Not because she was confident, she doubted herself constantly. She kept going because giving up felt worse than failing again. She said, "Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life." Then something miraculous happened, though it didn't feel miraculous at the time. A small London publisher called Bloomsbury agreed to look at her manuscript, but even then, they were hesitant. The chairman's 8-year-old daughter read the first chapter, and she came downstairs demanding to read the rest. That's what finally convinced them. Bloomsbury offered J.K. Rowling a £1,500 advance, that's about $2,000, untold her she should still get a day job because children's books don't make money. They printed just 1,000 copies of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. 1,000 copies. Today, the Harry Potter series has sold over 500 million books worldwide. It's been translated into 80 languages. The movies have earned over $7 billion. The franchise is worth more than Star Wars, but none of that would exist if she had stopped at rejection number 12. So what can we learn from J.K. Rowling's story? First, your current circumstances are not your final destination. Rowling was on welfare. Now she's a billionaire. But more importantly, she went from hopeless to hope-filled. Second, rejection is not a reflection of your worth. Those 12 publishers weren't rejecting Rowling, they were rejecting their own limited vision. They couldn't see what she could see. Third, your darkest moments can become your greatest fuel. Rowling channeled her depression, her struggle, her pain into creating a world that has brought joy to 1 billion people. And finally, and this is the most important part, the only way you truly fail is if you stop trying. Here's my question for you today. What dream have you given up on because someone said no? What story are you not telling because you're afraid of rejection? What magic are you keeping locked inside because the world hasn't said yes yet? Remember, 12 publishers rejected Harry Potter. Your dream deserves at least as much persistence as that. Your turning point isn't behind you. It's waiting for you on the other side of your next no. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe to The Turning Point for more stories that prove your circumstances don't define your destiny, your choices do. Your story isn't over. Keep writing it.